everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Ronnie is saying hi. And today I am trying out doing the sound effects on my own. You see? Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To those of you who are new here, hello. We are going through a P5 end of year paper today. So if you are currently on P4, P5, and P6, this is a good time for you to revise. If you are in secondary school, still a good time for you to revise and polish your English skills because, to be honest, the end of year examinations are coming up. But if you are already in the workforce, or you are a mother or a father or a mommy or a daddy who's very much willing to help your child master English, this is the live for you. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jagabi. So we are starting in a few seconds with this paper right here. Yay! Where's the yay? Yay! So I'm just getting used to the buttons here in the stream deck. Welcome to all of you. Hello, hello. We're going through a P5 end of year paper today. Hello, Fie. Thank you for joining. Is it Faye or Fi or Fee? Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Playing around. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Fuzzy Wuzzy Fuzzy. Hello, everyone. All right. We will be going through this P5 end of year paper today, but before I start that, let me just quickly share with you, everyone. Hello, Ka. Hello, Hanson. Welcome. Let me just share with you all about the O-Level Oral Boot Camp that we are doing for July here at Brothers Work. So if you are interested, please go to our website or go and visit our Linktree link in our bio, everyone. Hello, Hanson. Thank you for saying hello. So this is for all our O-Level students preparing for their O-Level oral exams. Literally right around the corner, everyone. Okay. Now, today, quite an interesting paper as I was preparing for it. So I'm hoping to go through this with you guys. And I'm hoping that if you've been joining us for the longest time, that you will remember all the grammar rules, show some improvements, but nonetheless, let's learn together. Okay, let's learn together. Are we all ready, people? Hello, Ezra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Hello, Star. Okay, you all ready? Oh, Ezra is liking the live so early on. Now, let me see. If we reach about let's just say we reach 20,000 likes today. Let me see if I can share with you a cheat sheet, but only if we reach that number of likes today. But of course, don't stress out on liking. Remember to engage and answer the questions so we learn together. Right, are we all ready? And start off with a very easy part of this paper, people. Okay. Hello, welcome to those of you who just joined. Hi. So now is really a very high time to be revising because the end of year examinations are right around the corner. So it's time to really polish the things that we are good at and improve on the things that we need a bit more of help with. So speaking of polishing, hello, watermelon. Last week equals past. Wow, that was quick, Ezra. Hello, C or Sai. Rocks off 241. I haven't seen you for quite some time in the live. Hello. Okay, we're starting off with a very easy one, and Ezra is really excited that he already presented his answer. Okay, now Lee, listen. Hi, that's number 3. Okay, let's read the question. Abram and Noah blanked each other at the camp last week, and Lee, listen, Star are all saying number 3. And then Ezra has already explained, okay, I think pretty much, last week here is a huge indicator that we are looking for a past tense form of the verb. Okay, so we have 4 tenses in the options, and you're all saying number 3. Very good, Ezra. Thank you for doing the cancellation. Since this is past tense, befriend and be friends definitely out of the picture because these two are both present tense. So we're left with befriended and we're befriending. So it happened last week, and it does not have any indication that it's not an ongoing action in the past. Therefore, yay! No one playing sound effects today. Wow! Yeah. Therefore, you are all right. The answer is number 3. Yay! Okay, guys, what happened to the other person? Raksa 2 for 1. I thought it was secondary school today. Raksa 2 for 1. Yes. Today I'm covering the P5 because teacher Jamie's unfortunately will have to deal with something more, another important thing today. But do not worry, we'll get back to secondary level lesson soon. At the moment, this lesson will still be relevant for you, whether you're primary or secondary. All right. Okay, everyone. We started off with a very easy question. So let's jump to question number 2 and test out how. Sexpo, I think tomorrow. Correct, Star. I mean, literally, there used to be someone else teaching here. Yes, you are right. That's Teacher Jamie is. Yes, so Teacher Jamie is the one. Normally, Teacher Jamie is the one teaching Monday to Thursday, and I teach Teacher Mitsuko. I teach on Fridays, but today I'm covering Teacher Jamie's at the moment because she has to do something else, deal with something else. Yep. All right. So nonetheless, the learning continues, people. Also, let's try to target around at least 20K likes today, so I can share with you a cheat sheet that you guys can download. Yeah. So I promise that to you, but only once we can reach that 20K likes. Okay. I want Ronnie. You want Ronnie? Hello, Kivan. Okay. Yes, Ronnie wants you to listen. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Let's move on to the second number. We have something big upcoming for all of you guys. Let me see what's a good sound effect for this. We have something big for all of you guys. Soon we will be announcing it very, very soon. And if you join in this something very big, you may actually get your hands on a real Ronnie. But I'm ironing out the details with Teacher Jamie. So watch out for that huge announcement, people. Okay? All right, everyone. I'm moving on. Now, the king was sad as he did not have blank freedom to explore the land. Okay. This is pretty obviously, okay, young SP, pretty obviously, people, we are dealing with what type of question here that starts with letter Q. You know this. You've been dealing with this time and again with Teacher Jaimes as well. You are dealing with what? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of number 4 from Busy Mom. Hello, Busy Mom. From Lee Listen, Nomad is here. Welcome, Nomad. What kind of question are we dealing with first? Quote Ezra, quotation. Something about learning to count. How many of something are we talking about? Okay, whether it's countable or uncountable. You are dealing with what kind of question here? Okay, I'll give it a second letter to make it a bit. Quantity, very good. So this is, well done. Yay! Okay. Quantifiers. We're dealing with quantifiers here. Remember when we were asked, this is countable or countable quotient. Okay, and basically we're talking about the king was sad as he did not have blank freedom. We're dealing with freedom here. Now, type C if you think freedom is countable, or type U if you think freedom is uncountable. Let me see. This one should be pretty straightforward, huh? Is freedom countable or uncountable? Okay, where's a thinking button here? Thinking button. Yeah. C, countable. Very good, people. Freedom is definitely uncountable. So therefore, if it's uncountable, we can already cancel. Where are the other lady? Kanan Kumar, teacher Jamie is not around today, but she will be back tomorrow. Yeah, so you won't miss her so much. Yeah, correct. So now going back, freedom is uncountable. Therefore, we can cancel few and many. Why? These two are both for countable nouns. So we are, remember me, Kanan Kuma? Yes, Kanan Kuma. See, I can sing your name. Now, now we are left with little and much, but you are all answering number, okay, number 4, right? I see a lot of number 4 because this time around, oh, thank you for the gift, Kanan Kuma. Ronnie is saying, thank you. Okay. Ronnie is saying, thank you so much. Yes. Now, little and much, then we see from the context, the king was sad, remember? The king was, oh, very sad. Did not have what? So that means to say, it has to be, it says it's negative. So that means he did not have much of something. Yes. So those of you who answered number 4, good job. He did not have much, okay? Well done. Okay, now, moving on. Thank you for liking the live. Hello, thank you for joining, Sarah. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Now, okay, we're going very easy. First 2 numbers. Now, read the 3rd question, people. Let's go. Now, the teacher's words of encouragement were still blank in her ears. Ooh, child. Oh my God. Yeah, see? Now, all of you are answering. Chloe, Lee, Listen, Ezra, you all seem to be in a consensus today. I am very proud. But are you all in a consensus giving me the right answer or the wrong one? So, we're looking at the right word form. They're all from the same words, but you see that there's a word were here. Okay. Were still. Now, still here tells you that the action is still what? Still, what does the word still actually, what clue does still? Still is a keyword. Very good, Yapper. It's a keyword for what? What does the word still tells you? Huh? Very good. It's a keyword, but what does still tell you? That it's continuing. Very good. It began in the past. Well done. You are in began in the past and ongoing until now. It's still ongoing. Well done. In the past and it's still ongoing. So now that's our clue. Ongoing, that means we're looking for a present participle, which then gives us the answer, which is number. Dun, dun, dun. Those of you who answer number 4, very good. We're still ringing. We are going for the present participle. Also, if you think about it, you have the word were. You cannot say we're still ring, we're still rang, and we're still rung. Rung is past participle, so you pair this with has, have, or had. Okay. Ring and rang does not pair with were. Okay. Good job, people. Good job. Good job. All right. That was an easy one. Now let's go right here. Number 4. The show blank. Please be quiet. Oh my God. Yes. Now, Lee, listen. OMG, hi, teacher. Hello, it's Mozzie. Welcome to you. Okay, number 3, Lee, listen. Ezra, number 3. I see. You all agree. Chloe is also saying number 3. Interesting. Hello, Adopt Me. Welcome to you. Okay, everyone. Okay, please remember to follow and share this live if you haven't yet. Now, so and a yippee, Charlotte. Oh, I seem to have a mixture of answers here. Now I see 3, 2, and 4. Okay, 3. You mean 3? Okay. You scared me, Charlotte. Charlotte. You meant 3. Oh, but so and is saying number 2. Okay, the show. Okay, listen, so and T. Is that how I pronounce your name? Then you say beginning, right? Then it will sound like the show beginning. If you say beginning, there has to be an is, are, was, were, right? It needs an auxiliary verb. Therefore, it will sound, it will not be grammatically correct to say the show beginning, okay? Hello, Hannah. Hello, Hannah. Welcome to you. So please be quiet. So now we are looking for a tense that started in the past and is still ongoing now, and it's very relevant to the present situation. That means to say, okay, first and foremost, what tense do you think starts in the past and is still ongoing now, still relevant in the present situation? That is ting -ding, ting -ding. Okay, I'm putting some I'm putting some sound effects. You are all correct. Those who answered number 3, okay, we're looking for present perfect. Okay, well done. Yes, sorry to now, why are we looking for present perfect tense? So number 1 shows that the show started recently. That means it's just started. It really just started. The show has begun. But the second thing about present perfect, so here's the thing I said about the previous slide, right? Present perfect tense has so many uses. I think I remember last time I listed out 5 uses of the present perfect tense. At this moment, what use are we using? We use present perfect, especially when the action has started recently. And number 2, when it has a relevance in the present moment. What relevance does it have? The show has begun, so there is a need to be quiet. So what I usually tell my students is, when you're dealing with grammar questions, right? When they give you 2 sentences, there is a reason why they give you the second sentence. So do not take it for granted. Always pay attention. There has to be a reason why they gave you the second sentence. The second sentence is telling you that we are using a tense that started in the past and is still very relevant to the present because it has just begun. There is a need for people to be quiet. We are using present perfect tense. Yes, okay. Relevant to the present moment. That's one important usage of present perfect tense. When I say present perfect, I mean has and have, has taken, have walked, has run, like that. All your has and have, that's your present perfect tense. Good job, everyone. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, now, number 5 is one of my favorite questions. Now, who can tell me what kind of question are we dealing with? Hello, Alyssa. Where have you been, Alyssa? Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. Okay, now everyone, number 5 is one of my favorite questions, also because this is a commonly tested topic for grammar, whether you're primary or secondary. This type of question starts actually with letter C. What kind of question is this? It starts with, hello, can I be your solace? I like the name, you. Okay, can I be your solace is saying number 1. Lee Listen is 1. Alyssa, however, is saying number 4. LeBron is saying number 4. I see. 1 to 4, all of you had the same answer. Now we reach number 5. You seem to be having different answers. Ezra and Alyssa, thank you. This is a conditional, okay? This is a conditional. And remember, there are different types of conditional, but I told you to memorize 3 lines to make sure you remember the 3 types of conditionals. Okay, now, conditionals will always have a what again, people? It will have an if statement, right? It will have an if statement, and it will have this statement as well. Okay, now, I want to check if you remember the 3 sentences I asked you to memorize last time. Remember 3 types of conditionals, yeah? 3 types, okay. The first line I ask you to memorize is type 1. Type 1, I told you, if I can, I what? Who can finish the sentence for me? Think about it.
5,
if I can,
4,
this is type
3,
1.
2, 1.
Thank you, Alyssa. If I can, I will. So keep in mind, if the if statement is a present tense, then you use a future tense for the second statement. Okay? Now, for conditional type number 2, let me change the color to brown. Okay? The conditional type number 2 is, now it's using past tense. If I could, I what? You can give me the guess? So type 1, if I can, present tense. I will, future tense. Type 2 is if I could, past tense. Can I be your solace? Well done! Good job. I would. If I could, I would. Okay. And my favorite out of these types is actually the third condition. It will take the had. If I had studied, third condition is always like a regret. It sounds like a regret. There's nothing you can do anymore. So you just wish for it to, you would have happened. If I had studied, I would have, what was it? If you had studied, what would have happened to you? You would have what? If I had studied, I would have, hey, you cannot see, huh? You cannot see. Let me move to the side. I would have passed. Okay, if I had studied, I would have passed. Okay, so now look at the three types here on the board. Okay, if you look at it, very good. If you look at it, everyone, which conditional are we dealing with? Look at your second sentence, because the second sentence is the one that's complete. Which conditional are we dealing with? 1, 2, or 3? From the samples I gave you, why you erased good? Good, sorry. I didn't see that it was erased. My hand moving so much. If I... Okay, third conditional. Why? Third conditional is would have. Third conditional is would have. This one only would. So, what conditional? Please consider. Very good. Very good. So, please be careful. In this one, it's only using would and not would have. Therefore, we're dealing with conditional number 2. So, our if statement will be holding on to a simple past tense, okay? Therefore, to those of you who answered a number 3, good job, okay? Number 3 is the right, number 1, sorry. If Rajan knew about the competition, he would definitely take part in it, okay? So, answer is 2, answer is number 1, knew. If statement, we're using the second one, because if the if statement is simple past, you use would for your second statement. We clear, everyone? We clear? Knew it. Very good. Can I be your solace? But please make sure you don't guess conditionals. If you try and memorize these 3 sentences and compare the pattern, you should get your conditionals correct every single time, okay? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now, everyone, okay, that took us a bit of time, but it's important that we learn that and master that. And number 6, we go number 6. We are now in number 6. Okay. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Reyes, black sailing around the world for charity and will end their journey next month. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Okay. Now, it seems to me that the line will end, will end their journey next month tells us that it's an ongoing thing, you know what I'm saying? It's an ongoing thing. So, Ari is saying number 3. Alyssa is also agreeing to number 3. Okay. Now, anyone else? Do you all agree to Ari and Alyssa? People. So, present perfect continuous. Wow. You labeled it, Alyssa. What a perfect answer. Is it really present perfect continuous? Okay. Continuous, pretty obviously, because we're using sailing here. We're using continuous. Are being sailing. So first and foremost, are being sailing. Try and pair this. Mr. and Mrs. Reyes are being sailing. Correct or not? Cannot. Are being is in passive. But then our current question is in active voice. So cannot. Okay? Now, number 2, had been sailing around the world. Remember when you use had, right? It's past perfect, okay? Past perfect continuous. Every time you remember past perfect tense, when you talk about past perfect, you have to see two past actions in the sentence. Okay? This one, there's no two past action. We're only talking, oh my goodness. Okay, we're only talking about one past action, so cannot be number two. So you're left with number three. And let's see if your answer is correct. Number three is, where is what the, no, not this one, not this one. Number three is, this is a wrong sound effect. Number three is correct. Very good, okay. We are, Alyssa, you named it correctly, yeah? Would have, okay, it should be have been, Mr. and Mrs. Raining have been sailing. We are looking for present, okay, present perfect continuous. Because it's an action that started in the past and is still ongoing. And then if you see it says will end their journey next month, that tells you that it's still ongoing and they'll be ending soon. You know what I'm saying? All right, so very good, very good. To those of you who answered number 3. Lee, listen, are you jumping to number 7 or are you insisting that number 6 answer is number 4? Hello, Benjamin, who just joined. Okay, thank you for liking the live. All right. Okay, now moving on to number 7, people. Number 7. Now, Lee, listen, number 4 is your answer for number 7, huh? Okay. By emerging first in the photography contest, I had won blank myself a pair of free tickets to the zoo. Okay. Alyssa and Ezra is saying number 3. You guys agree? Let's see if your answers are all pretty much the same for this number. Or, oh, Lee, listen, you were answering number 4 for which number, huh? Okay. Ronnie is wondering. Star is saying number 3. Oh, Teacher Davis is here, everyone. You see, she just gave us a gift. Thank you. Yay. All right, Lee Listen is saying number 3. Wow. Okay. Now, where the castle Teacher Davis? Okay. Now, if you want to talk about the action of benefiting oneself, the best preposition to use should be I had won for myself. Number 3. Very good. Yes, very good. You have done this for myself. I've done this for myself. I have given it for I have won it for myself. That means you're talking about an action. The winning was to benefit oneself. Okay, very good, people. Moving on to number 8. Ooh, this one is interesting because I have something new to share about a number 8, okay?
Oh my God!
Yes, I have something to share about number 8. But first, let me hear out your answers, okay? The newspaper are on that table. Blank, you need to refer to them to complete your project. What is your answer, people? What is your answer, okay?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alyssa and Ezra are saying number 4. Should you need to refer to them to complete your project? Is it number 4? Okay. Kalisha is saying number 4 also. Okay, Alyssa, you are saying that it's an if. Should here. LeBron is also saying number 4. I see. Now, very interestingly, I am happy that most of you are actually not confused with the right answer. Okay. Now, why? Because it says here the newspapers are on that table if you need to refer to them to complete your project. So we're looking for a word that is synonymous to the word if in this sentence. Hello, Lao Gamma. Welcome. I'm just pressing stop here. Okay, now we're looking for a word that is synonymous to the word if here. And you are all correct. The synonymous word for if is a number 3. Yeah. Okay, so now What is something I need to share? So, teacher, how come should here is synonymous to if? Because sometimes I use should, right? When you want to suggest something like, oh, you should do this. Oh, you should join our live. Oh, you should be nice. So when you say should, right, it's always like a suggestion. But for this case, how come it's used differently? It's because in this question, should, this is called the conditional should, okay? This is the conditional should, okay? And when you use the conditional should, it is actually meaning, the meaning is if, okay? Now the other should that you know, okay, let me transfer the answer here. The other should that you know is actually the model, okay? Versus, let me see, the model should, which actually means that it's a suggestion. Okay, the one where you go and say you should pay attention in class, you should be a nice person, like that. Okay, so I'm talking about the two different kinds of should here. In this case, we're talking about the conditional should that means if. So, should you need a good place to study English, this TikTok live is for you. Yeah! So good job to all of you who answered number 3. You are all correct. So this one seems to be falling. I'm going to take this off at the moment. For the moment. Okay? Very good, everyone. Now let's jump to, not literally jump to a number 9. Okay. Okay, very good, everyone. Very good. I think I should just stick to math. My knowledge was stolen. Okay, now let's give number 9 a try, people. The student blank speech I like has been selected to represent the school in an oratorical contest. Okay, now are we going to use the hamburger rule in this question or not? Okay, is there a hamburger in this question or no? Okay, think about it. Think about it, people. Star is saying number 4. Thank you, boss baby, for liking the live. No, Alyssa said no. Teacher Mitsuko, no hamburger this time. Are you really sure that we're saying no to hamburger? Because it's speech. All right. There is no hamburger because hamburger means there has to be a noun or pronoun here, a noun or pronoun here. However, speech is not a noun or pronoun, right? Therefore, hamburger rule, we apply it for whom. So whom is not an option. Right. Very good.
Oh my God.
Yes. So now Lee Listen is saying it's number 4. LeBron is also saying number 4 because whose speech are we talking about? Whose speech here? Who owns the speech? It's the student, right? So we're talking about ownership. Ownership. And we're looking for the right answer, which is possessive pronoun. You are on
5.
I will tell you the answer.
3, 2, 1.
Very good. You're all correct. It's number 4. So whose is a possessive pronoun. Therefore, who possesses what? It's the student who owns the speech. It's whose speech I like has been selected to represent the school. Good job, people. Good job. Yes. Okay. Hello. Welcome to those of you who just joined. Follow us if you haven't yet. All right. Perfect. Now, last number for this section, people. Oh, we're ending with tag question. But this seems to be a bit challenging. One of the students found this challenging. Let me see if some of you get this correctly. Okay? I'll give you some time to think about this question. Okay? You have to admit that the idea is original, blank you. Ooh, Ezra now has a question mark. Have it positive, so haven't is negative. So is it number 3? Ooh, wait. Ooh, so now.
Oh my God.
People, you're thinking. Aha. I have 1, I have 3, and I have 2. Think about it, okay? Take some time to take in the question. Okay, so, for number 10, I see all answers. Some of you are saying 1, some of you are saying 2, some of you are saying 3, or 4. Okay, so I think let's start with a pretty obvious thing, yeah? Let's start with the obvious thing. You are all aware that the statement and the question tag should be polar opposites. Meaning if this is positive, this should be negative. If this is negative, this should be positive. So let's start with an easy one first, okay? Let's start with an easy one first. Is the statement positive or negative? You have to admit that the idea is original. Positive or negative? Okay? You have to admit that the idea is okay. Okay, we agree on that. This is positive. So we're looking for negative here. However, Teacher Mitsuko, all the options are negative. So there's nothing we can cancel, okay? So now we're dealing with, okay, teacher, now where is the verb here? Some of you are saying, teacher, there is the word have there. So can we just simplify it and say haven't? Now, the answer is no. It's not haven't. Why? Because have, the complete verb here is have to admit, okay? Have here is used, is not an auxiliary verb. It's an ordinary verb. It's an ordinary verb, not an auxiliary verb. And remember, when you use ordinary verbs in a tag question, you use do, does, and did. Okay? Because if you think about it, you have to, when you have to do something, you go and say you have to. And then the opposite of this one is that you don't have to. Correct? Correct? So have here is used as an obligation. Have, the usage of have here. Hello, hi teacher Mitsuko. How come you know me? Jin Jin? Is that how I pronounce your name? Hi, I can put haven't you. Yes, Alyssa, you cannot put haven't you because have here is not used an auxiliary verb. Usually for haven't you use have and haven't, especially when have is used in a have taken, have ruled, have gotten, you know, have as a auxiliary verb, a helping verb. In this case, have is not an auxiliary verb, it's an ordinary verb. And when you use an ordinary verb, you use the do, does, did. So for this case, have is used as an obligation when you have to do something, when you have to admit something. The positive is you have to, and the negative is you don't have to. Therefore, the answer is number 1. It's that don't chew. Yup. Why this paper harder than prelim physics paper? Young SP has updated us that our like has reached 10K! Yay! Okay, if you reach 20K, I promise you I will give you a cheat sheet. Okay? We'll make it available in our podia soon. But if we reach that, okay, so let's all work hard, people. Okay, so this is a bit of a challenging tag question, but do keep in mind that sometimes even the simplest questions that we know, some of them will find a way to make it a bit more challenging for you, just to check if you are very much careful or that you're just rushing things out. All right, good job, people. Good job, people, for surviving this first section. But Raffles Better School still not as hard. This is Taunan. Yes, this is Taunan. Okay. Now, let's chart and check out your vocabulary this time. Yeah. Okay. Vocab section. Now, let's see how good you are at this moment. So I'll give you some time to relax your grammar skills first. I am tapping onto your vocab skills now, people. Now, let's start off with number 1. The man blanked the rope tightly as he was afraid that he would fall. Okay, if this is the man, okay, this is Ronnie. No, let's use who is this? Who can tell me who is this?
5, 4.
If this is
3,
Ronnie,
2.
If this is Ronnie, this is Turn the ground. Who knows? Mochi! Very good, boss baby and Ezra. So the man, let's say it's Mochi, right? This is the rope, right? This is what's happening. Mochi is blank the rope. Mochi blanked the rope tightly as he was afraid he would fall. Okay? Now, what's the words that you're all looking at? It has to be something that means to say that he is holding on to it tightly and firmly. What's your answer? Okay, Amir Matson, welcome to you. Ezra and Alyssa says number 3. Do you all agree it's number 3? Is it clasp? Is it clasp? Okay, clasp is... Dun, dun, dun. Very good. You are all correct. It's number 3. Because when you're clasping onto something, you grasp it. You grasp on it firmly. Firmly or tightly. Now, why can't I use drag? Okay. Now, haul and drag are pretty much the same. It means you pull something, you pull something. But what's the missing part? Along the ground, okay? So if you think about it, the situation was Mochi was hanging onto something. He is not on the ground, people. He is holding onto the rope. He's not on the ground. So dragging and hauling doesn't work, okay? But when you logged something, teacher, what about this word here? What is this, okay? This means that you carry something heavy awkwardly. Okay, so technically Mochi is not carrying. He's literally just hanging in there, holding on tightly onto the rope. So the word that we're looking for is the number 3 is clasping. Good job, people. Good job. Okay. Now, I love the little sound effects. Thank you very much, SS, for the sound effects. This is curated by Jason here, listening and watching at all of your answers. Okay, isn't hall like shopping hall? Yes, can also be used in that context, Alyssa. In this case, the hall here is like when you're pulling or dragging something. Okay. Now, number 12, people. Number 12. Let's talk about Jamila this time. Jamila. Oh, idioms, idiomatic expressions. I like it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's see if you're familiar with these phrases, people. Jamila blank after learning that she was not selected as the star
Oh my
teacher.
God.
How sad. We're sad for Jamila. We're looking for an idiom that talks about sadness, people. Sadness. Lee Listen and Star is saying number 4. Boss Baby is saying number 1. Alice, oh my God, you are all telling me different answers. Okay, now I will break down the meanings for you and then you give me your final answer. Okay, people? Let's start with number 4 because a lot of you seems to like number 4. So number 4, when you shed crocodile's tears, does it mean to say I'm very sad? It means you show false. Okay, it's fake, people. It's fake. Or insincere sadness. You know, these are all the not very nice people, huh? That means, for example, let's say this very bad person, Ronnie, let's say Ronnie is bad. And then Ronnie was very jealous of Mochi because Mochi just won a prize. No. Ronnie doesn't like Mochi, okay? And then Mochi just lost his bag. I lost my bag. Woohoo! So Ronnie is actually very happy for Mochi, but he doesn't want to show it. So like, I'm so sorry, Mochi, for your loss. But then deep inside, Ronnie is actually not sad. He's just faking it. Okay? So that's shedding crocodile tears. So do you think crocodile tears is the answer? Definitely no, because Jamila here is actually genuinely sad. We're looking for a line. We're looking for a line that means to say that she is genuinely sad and upset. Okay? So now, broke the ice. Okay, when you break the ice, that means to say that you start something or you overcome some awkwardness. Okay, start something. Start something or overcome initial shyness. So for example, right? They're not Mochi and Ronnie are not friends. They just met each other, so they're both very silent. I don't know what to say. Hello. But then So finally, to break the ice, I mean to break the awkwardness, another Ronnie came and say, "Hello, both of you. I have a joke," like that. So if you want to break the initial awkwardness, that's breaking the ice. Okay. Now, if you sat on the fence, okay, let's say this is the fence, okay, and there's two sides, right? If you are on the fence, that means you cannot what? You cannot what? When you're on the fence, you cannot. What does it mean? What does it mean? So this is the fence. This is option A, and this is option B. If you are sitting on the fence, you cannot decide. You cannot. Thank you, Lebron and Lee. Listen, correct. Cannot decide. Okay, cannot decide. Okay, okay. Cannot decide, or that means to say you remain neutral. Remain neutral. So I don't want to take sides, so you sit on the fence because you don't want to take sides, or you cannot decide, so you're still on the fence. You don't know which one to choose. Okay, that means to say we are left with pulled a long face. Now, some of you might make fun. Don't make fun of Ronnie because Ronnie literally have a long face. But okay, when you pull a long face, okay, somebody wants to look at you guys. Somebody wants to look at you guys. So Ronnie is staring at you just so you don't make fun of his long face. When you pull a long face, that means you are very, very sad and disappointed. Okay, sad and disappointed. Okay, sad, disappointed. Okay, so Jamila is obviously disappointed because she was not selected as top pupil. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is number 3. Yay! Okay, so please everyone, make sure you remember the meanings of these idiomatic expressions, so the next time you encounter them in your compre-pose, in your editing, in your grammar, or in your vocab, you won't fall for the trap. Okay?
Oh my God!
I want to see Ronnie again. Okay, Lee, listen. You want to see Ronnie close up again? Okay, you will see Ronnie close up again. Ronnie, Jason! They want to see Ronnie again. Ronnie will stare at you again one more time. One more time. Just to see if you're all still listening and learning. All right, thank you so much, Ronnie, for the special appearance. All right, people. And number 13. Okay. OMG.
Oh my God!
All right, number 13. The water in the tank was so okay. Now, the good thing here that I want you to think about is water. This word is usually used when describing water or liquid. Okay? Now, Boss Baby is saying number 4. Dr. Yellow saying Emma, hello. Okay. Hello to you. Now, Ezra is also saying number 4. Very good. Very good. You usually use murky. Okay. That we could not see. They could not see fishes. Because when something is murky, that means it's dark and dirty. Dark and dirty, but normally used in the context of liquid. Liquid. Now, if dim, right? Dim usually you use for what? You don't usually use dim for water. You use it for something that starts with letter L. L. Dim usually you use for... You dim the what? What do you usually dim? Very good, Dr. Yellow. You usually use this for the light, right? Very good. Okay. Now, dull is generally lacking brightness, or sometimes it could be lacking brightness or interest. Lacking interest. So normally you don't use dull for water. And hazy, people. Haze. Okay. Haze, you usually, if dim, you use for light. Murky, you use for liquid. Haze, you use for what? That starts with letter A. You use it for what? Oh, very good, SS. Very good. You use hazy for air. When you describe air or weather like that. Atmosphere. Correct, people. Correct. Now, so obviously since we're talking about water in this number, so we are using murky. Murky. The water within the tank is murky. Well done. Good job. Let's jump to number 14. Since the two movies are screen blank, we have no choice but to choose one. Wow. That means it's happening at the same time. Which word here tells you that the two movies are happening at the same time? So you cannot watch both because you only have one body, unless you can split it up. You can only watch one because it's happening at the same time. MMKJK is saying 4. Dr. Yellow is saying 4. All of you seems to be saying it's number 4. Simultaneously, does that mean it's happening at the same time? You are
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
correct. Very good. Very good. Very good. Number 4. Simultaneously means concurrently at the same time. Happening at the same time. Good job. Frequently means it's happening often, occurring. You already say something is frequent, it's happening often, but that doesn't really say that the two movies are playing at the same time, right? Punctually, it's happening when you're punctual. You already know, happening on schedule. But consecutively, now here's the thing. Why can't I use consecutively? Does consecutively mean it's happening at the same time? When something happens consecutively, how is it different from simultaneously? Let's say Ronnie 1 and Ronnie 2 took the pills in 2 consecutive days. One after another. Wow! Very good. Yes, consecutively means one after another. So there's no overlap. The one with overlap is number 4. Very good job. It's number 4. Well done. So moving on to number 15. And number 15, your very famous phrasal. No. This is not phrasal verb. These are phrasal verbs. Come on, come up, come out, come down. Okay. Let's see. You are sneezing non-stop. I think you may be blank a cold. Let me see if you can guess your answers.
5.
SS
3,
is saying 4.
2,
Ezra is
1.
saying also 4. Are you coming down with a cold? Oh, really? Okay, DTSG is also saying 4. Well, you seem to be all in consensus. You are all correct. It's number 4. When you come down with something, it means you start to suffer, okay? You start to suffer from an illness. Good job. Well done, it's number 4. But put in the effort to know the other meanings of the other words and phrasal verbs that you see. So in case next time they test you with it, you know what it means. So you come on to, you start something, okay? When you come up with come up with an answer, come up with an idea for me. When I say come up with an idea, it means produce, okay? Produce or create something, okay? Now you come up with, okay, this one can be to reveal. Reveal or make something known, okay? Good job. So when you're coming down with something that means to say, that's the one that you usually use when we talk about illness or sickness. All right. Good job, people. Well done, well done, well done. You are now proceeding to the second stage, okay? The second stage of your vocabulary section, okay? The closed passage, okay? Now, this one is very easy because we're basically talking about Gina. Gina who loves bats. Okay, bats as in the animal. Okay, she loves bats so much. Now, I will read through with you and so you can follow me. I will highlight the ones I've already read. Let's read first how much Gina loves bats. Let's go, people. Gina loves bats. In fact, she had 20 bats hanging around at her home. She did not live in the bat cave. On the contrary, she lived in a house that turned into a bat shelter by night. So we're looking at the phrase on the contrary. When you use this, you're basically combining two contrasting ideas. She did not live in the bat cage. On the contrary, she lived in the house. Okay? So we're looking for a conjunction that combines two contrasting ideas. So now prepare your fingers to give me the answer. I will show you the options. Dun, dun, dun. What do you think is synonymous with on the contrary? Dun, dun, dun. Ezra is saying, however, MMKJK and Lee listen, saying 111. Are you all sure? Good job, good job, good job. Yay. It is a number 1, people, because instead here works as a, okay, likewise cannot, because likewise it says the word like, right? It's in the same way. But we're talking about two contrasting ideas. Different, therefore, is when for that reason. And you use furthermore when you want to add an information. In addition. So, the answer that we're looking for is number 1. Good job. Now, let's move on to Gina's love for bats. Okay? You would not find these little creatures relaxing on benches, but you might find 1 or 2 of them snuggling up to Gina. So you wouldn't find them snuggling or relaxing on benches. The word is relaxing. Okay, relaxing on benches. Prepare your fingers. I'm going to show you the options now. Dun, dun, dun. You won't find them relaxing on benches. Okay, the word is relaxing. What is synonymous to the word relaxing? Try and see if you get the answer, please. Let's go, people. SS says number 2. Ronnie is listening to you, reading your answers. Ezra is 2. Star is 2. So you're all saying, oh, LeBron thinks otherwise. Okay. Now, Nomad says 2. Okay, LeBron changed his mind. Very good. Very, very good. So, the answer that's very synonymous to relaxing is lounging. To relax when you're lounging or rest. That is why when you're at home, right, the clothes that you wear at home is called like loungewear. Because like at home you relax, right, and rest. So it's called loungewear. Kind of like that. But what does it mean then when you huddle? Okay, team, huddle before the game. When you huddle, you what? What is that? You're huddling. You're not basically relaxing. When you're huddling, you're doing what? You huddle, right? You crowd together. That's when you huddle. Yeah, you come together. Thank you, Ezra. Yeah, you crowd together. Snoozing, snoozing. At the moment, Cappy is snoozing. Snoozing is what? What do you do? One word for snoozing. Snoozing what? Waiting. When you're snoozing. Sleeping. Thank you. Okay, sleeping. And of course, hibernating is when, you know, there's some animals that hibernates, right? When you, especially during the winter time when these animals cannot survive in the winter, they seem to hide, and they seem to, like, they have an inactivity. They don't move around when it's winter, so that's hibernating. Okay, napping for a long time. Yes, very good job. Let's jump to number 18. So let's continue Gina's love for bats, okay? Listen carefully, people. Listen carefully. At her home, Gina had taken care of bats with injuries such as a broken wing. She had also cared for bats that were left behind for the winter because they did not travel south before low temperatures set in. So some bats were left behind. They were not able to move, migrate. So they were left behind. What is synonymous for left behind? Dun, dun, dun. Think. You are looking for the word synonymous with left behind. I see some people giving me answers. Nomad, Ezra, and Mama. Oh, Star said bye, Star. See you again on another day. Oh, thank you for sharing. Right. Number 4, you are saying that the word is stranded when you're left behind. Are we sure? Are we sure that it's number 4? Stranded. LeBron is also saying number 4, actually. You are all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Correct. Yes, the word is stranded. Okay. When you're stranded, right? You know, stranded, usually they use it when someone is in an island and then they couldn't get out of the island, so they're left behind on the island, or you are left in a helpless situation. The word is stranded. But why can't we use? Because trapped means you are confined. You are confined and unable to escape. Isolated is when you are separated. Separated. And then detained. Detained normally is you're kept in a custody. So detained usually involves someone else, okay, who kept you in custody. So the word is stranded. Good job, people. Good job. Good job. Okay, let's continue Gina's love for the bats. Now, with the help of a vet, Gina nursed these winged mammals back to health and then set them free. When Gina was little, she grew up on a farm where bats were a common sight. Okay, that's why she has this love for bats, because she grew up in that kind of environment where she always actually sees bats around her. So it's a common sight. This one is easy. You should get this very quickly. Are you ready to see the options? I need quick answers because this one is easy. There you go. You're looking for the word for... You're looking for the word common. How did she not get? All right, so you're all saying number 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Very good. This one is pretty obvious. Well known or commonly, when something is familiar because it's commonly seen. Very good. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, rare cannot now, because rare means it's uncommon. Literally the opposite. It's uncommon. So it's unique means one of a kind. One of a kind, also not in context. Okay, surprising, unexpected. No, not really. We're looking for familiar. Very good. Very good. Now, okay, let's move on to the last word and finish Gina's story, people. Finish Gina's story. Hence, people, it was no surprise how quickly she took on. She took to. Sorry, took on. I said took on. How quickly she took to an orphan baby bat she found squeaking on the ground outside her house. The term here is took to. Teacher, that sounds weird. But took to, what does it mean when you took to something? Okay, think about it. Took to. She quickly took to. Think about it. Think about it and let the question sink in. It was no surprise how quickly she took to an orphan one when she found that orphan bat outside her house. You're all saying number 1? You're all correct. When you talk to something, that means you actually like it. You actually like it. Very good. That was a very strong round of vocabulary, people of the world. So now you're all ready to move on to something with more brain power needed. Not really a lot of brain power lah. Something a bit something different from vocab. Let's move on to the editing.
Oh my God!
Okay. Let's move on to editing and see. Let's go through this quickly. Now let's do this like the very quick editing with smart people in Writers of Word TikTok Live. Kind of like that, yeah? MMR, I'm going to go to Compre Close. That's why I need you guys to be very quick with editing, people. And this is a very easy passage. So let's go through this and do this very quickly. Quick fire round of editing. Quick, let's call this the quick fire round of editing. Okay? Now, let's go, people. Let's go. Now, let's see. Kim woke up. Firstly, be careful. If you check it, what is the general tense being used in the passage? Trust me, check the general tense. Go through the passage quickly, and you will see that there is one common tense that's being used here, and this will be helpful for you, especially when you're dealing with grammar mistakes later. What is the general tense being used in this passage, people? Being used in this passage. You see? Now you're saying breathe or breathe. Yeah, what general tense are we dealing with here? General tense. Hold on, let me put it down here. The general tense, thank you, Ezra, in the passage is past. This will be helpful for you later on. Very good. Now let's read through it. Let's read through it, everyone. I'm going to change this to green. Kim woke up in the morning listening to the birds and bugs. Okay? He walked to school admiring flowers and trees and mountains and breath in fresh air. The word is breath. It's definitely spelled correctly, so this is not a spelling error. This is a grammatical error, okay? Now, your clue here, stop copying me. Your clue here, everyone, is admiring. So he walked to school, admiring flowers and trees and mountains, and what in fresh air. You need to match this to make it parallel. You need to match. It's like saying, I am eating my food, eating my food, reading my book, and lying down. So I am telling 3 activities I'm doing at the same time, so I'm putting all of them in present participle form. It's the same thing for this. Well done. So you match it, so it becomes admiring flowers, trees, and mountains, and breathing, okay? Breathing fresh air. Well done, okay? So always read, parallel it. Well done. Now let's move on to the next sentence, people. During the I need to move on to my highlighter. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the student from the Korean city transferred to our rural school. Transfer here is spelled correctly, so once again, we're dealing with a grammar error, okay? And this is obviously an issue on tense, okay? So, MMKJK is saying this is transferred. It should be past tense. But it's Mozzie, ha? Spell transferred past tense correctly, ha? Okay, so transferred should be what? Transferred past tense, we double the R. Good job, people. Good job. Don't fight, ha? Lee, listen, and Ezra, don't fight. You, ha? Okay, now. Well done, well done. Now, moving on. Remember, this is a quick fire round of editing, so you should be quick so we can do our complete close. Now, having attend online lesson. Now, you have the word having here. Therefore, you should be using a past participle. Has, have, and had is always followed by participle form of the verb. What's the past participle of attend? Good job. It's attended. Having attended, well done, well done, online classes for the first time in a long time, they couldn't talk freely to friends. Thus, she opting to have her son study in the countryside. So opting here is spelled correctly, so we are dealing with the grammar error. She opt what? What is the right word form here? MMKJK is saying opted. Ezra is also saying opted. You all agree to this? Okay. Nomad, isn't today set for off, ma dum dum? Yeah, they asked the same question earlier. Teacher James is not around today, so today we're doing a P5 work. Yeah. Cuddle Clip says opted as well. Well done. Okay, it's opted. Good job. Opted to have her son study in the countryside where she could roam around and be intrigued by nature. Okay, now everyone, we're dealing with a spelling error. How do you spell intrigued? Okay. Okay, cuddle clips, nomad, MMK, you all are giving me the same word. And you are... Dang, 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 dang. Correct. Well done. You are intrigued. And the one that you should be careful with is a U and E here. Okay? Intrigued. Good job. Good job. Young SP and MMR rocks off 2 for 1. Now, moving on, moving on. Moving on. Many students living in the city had also chosen to study in rural schools. They looked forward to learning in a natural environment, savoring seasonal food, and building relationships with our new classmates. So it says here, our new classmates. But we are talking about many students, okay? We are talking about many students. Therefore, this is a grammatical error. And we're looking for the word Ezra Lee. Listen, Ezra, young SP. Good job. Many students were dealing with them. Okay, well done. Now, it took a while for Kim to agree to give the experience a try. Okay, we're dealing with experience here. The word is experience. Spell it for me. This should be. I'm not gonna accept a wrong answer for this one, huh, people? Spell experience properly for me, huh? Ezra, Emma, experience is a word we always use, huh? Very good, very good, very good. You seem to know how to spell a word that you use every day. Good job. Experience. Okay. Very good. Thank you so much. Let's move on. So give it a try and move to a village. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Listen, Ezra. Give me the right spelling here. Okay, believe is a very commonly misspelled word. So please give me the right one here. Well done. I see some very good answers here. Good job. Believe it or not, he has applied to stay in the countryside until until, look at the spelling of until, okay, this one I also will not accept a wrong answer. Sometimes I have expectations, and for this one you should know the spelling. Okay, Boss Baby, Lee Listen, Young SP, thank you, people. This should be pretty much straightforward like that. Okay, until the pandemic is over. Okay, everyone, last 3 numbers for this. It is indeed a quick fire round. You're all very quick. Kim can discover nature at many ways. Is it? Can you discover nature at many ways? It's a grammatical error. With many ways. What? Think. In many ways. Think about it. What is the right preposition here, people? Oh, what is the right preposition? Mommy, busy mom is also saying in, but nomad is saying with. So when you're talking about the different ways here, you are actually talking about... Correct. The word is in. In many ways. We hit 20K likes! Yeah! I'm putting all... I'm playing all the sound effects. We hit 20K likes. Okay, I promise that if we hit 20K likes, I will be giving you a cheat sheet. So I will share with you the cheat sheet tomorrow, because combined with Teacher Jamie's cheat sheet as well. And speaking of cheat sheets, I think I have to show you guys. Now tomorrow, when I give you the cheat sheet, at the moment, you already have cheat sheets, you know. So those of you who are not aware, okay, I go closer to you people. So at the moment, I'm very close. Teacher Jamie's, can you see it? Can they see my screen? Teacher Jamie's, I've already actually given you cheat sheets. So if you are in the live, right? If you are in the live, you click this one, our logo right here. Go here. Go to Linktree, and then shop. Click shop. Then if you scroll down, this is our current cheat sheets, okay? Now, since we reached 20K, I will give you another cheat sheet. All right? So you know where to find it. It's in shop, and it's in our link tree right here. All right, everyone? Okay. So, since we reached 20K today, okay, I will be, you make sure that you download the cheat sheets that are currently there because we will be removing that on Friday. Then I will replace it with a new one that I promised you, okay? Yes, Yes, Now, moving on, people, moving on. Now, in many ways, which he finds fascinating, there is one missing letter in the word fascinating, which is Young SP has given the word, Ezra has given the word. Are they correct? Give me your spelling of the word fascinating, people. What is the missing letter? Lee Listen is very advanced. Lee Listen now is in number 50. Young SP. Young SP. Okay, very good, everyone. The missing letter here is letter C. So good job. Good job. Fascinating. Add the missing letter C and you get the right word. Okay? Fascinating. Now, I can play with my friends and can be fully immersed. This is another spelling error. How do you spell immersed? Now, Lee, listen. You're typing so many wrong words. Immerse. When you immerse into something, fully immerse, it means you're fully engaged in it, okay? Your attention is towards it, okay? You're fully engaged. Your full attention is towards it. Immersed, okay? Vamos Gaming. Oh, hello, Vamos Gaming. You are actually, welcome to you. You are all correct. So immerse is spelled like this. Good job, people. Good job. Yay! Very good. Actually, we did it very quickly. So, it's 6:47. We're going to do a quick fire round of comprehension close. So, I need you to be as quick as this. And let's finish the compre close, people. Compre close. Let's go. Well done. Now, I'm moving on to let's do the last section, okay? And you have to be quick because this is a very easy passage, people. Can you sing 1, 2, 3? Ayali, listen. I can sing 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's move on to Vamos Gaming. Thanks. Okay, now, what I usually tell my students, please remember your SOP. When you move on to compre close, read the passage very quickly so you get an idea of what is the big topic. So the big topic for this one is actually, what do you think is this about? The big topic, what do you think is this about? You're all saying the answer already, huh? Do you know what this is talking about? This is talking about upcycling lava. What a profound answer. Okay, soft toys specifically upcycling the broken ones, because plushie is soft toys, correct? Okay, so let's start reading the passage and go through it quickly, people. My smart people of TikTok. Letting go of your first love is hard. However, blank happens when our first soft and huggable toy becomes lumpy and gray. We are asking a question. Why is my English teacher not like this? Okay, now we are asking a question about, we're trying to predict. I'm trying to phrase my sentence without saying the right answer. I cannot do it. Okay, you're all correct. You're all very much correct. What happens? You're wondering what happens. All right, people. What happens when our soft and huggable toy become lumpy and gray? Now, plushies. Okay, let's change the color of the highlighter. Childhood plushies carry years of memories that make it hard for owners to blank with them. Okay, now I tell you, the word I'm looking for is a word that pairs with. Okay, I need a word that pairs with. to blank with them. Okay, part with. Oh, part with. What does it mean when you part with something, huh? When you're parting, you're saying part with. Part with, what does it mean when you're parting with something? Oh, Young SP, Ezra, Emma Mar also. Huh. What does it mean when you part with something? Okay, it's hard for owners to part with. I will accept that. Okay, but when you part with something, it means to separate from. Very, very, very good. Okay, you separate. Okay, Ronnie number 1 parted with Ronnie number 2. Okay, good job, people. Now, to preserve them, let's continue reading. It's a quick fire round of Compre Clause, people. To preserve them, soft toy hospitals were founded. Wow, wow.
Oh my God.
Yes, there are actually soft toy hospitals. Soft toy hospitals were founded. They are businesses, people, keep in mind, listen, they are businesses that offer soft toy repair services. Okay, do you know this? Blankets is a broken nose or a missing tail, the doctors will fix them. Okay, we have a BFF here. This word pairs with or. What are you looking for? Young SP, trace together. Hello, trace together. So cute. Your profile picture is slowpoke, a yellow one. Hello, so cute. All of you, Joss is saying Emma. Emma Mar is also saying weather. Good job. You know your BFFs. Weather goes with or. So weather. It is broken nose. That's a shiny. Correct. It's a shiny slowpoke. Because usually it's pink. So you have a shiny one. You are right. Yeah. I have a shiny one also in my Pokemon Go. So whether it is broken nose or missing tail, the doctors will fix them without losing too much of their blank form. Okay, this one contextual clue, people. So these are broken toys, but the doctor will try to do fixes without really changing much how we used to like. And so we're looking for, oh, I'm seeing some words here. You seem to be all agreeing to one single word, and that is original. Is that right? You are all correct. You're all right. We are looking for the word original form. Okay, good job. So, the doctors will try to fix it without really changing. People, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Oh my God.
See, somebody's looking at you. We're being policed by Ronnie. So sometimes Ronnie will just suddenly look at all you guys to make sure that you're all being very nice, huh? And giving the right answers. Okay, Ronnie. Yes, you're saying Ronnie. All right, moving on, people. Moving on. This includes bathing the patients in organic detergents. Patients. At SG Soft Toy Hospital, Lynn is an blank such a doctor. Now you have a clue here. It starts with an. Therefore, the next word, the sound of the next word starts with a vowel, okay? Is in blank of such a doctor. So Boss Baby, ZWFP, Ezra, saying example. Are you correct? Is an example of such a doctor. You are all correct. Example of such a doctor. Trust her to blank these cuddly toys to a brand new look, okay? Trust her to blank these brand new toys a brand new look. I will give you a clue. She's a doctor, so she's gonna blank them a brand new look. Wow! Wow, good job, people. So the answer is gift. Okay, she's a doctor. After she fixing them means giving them actually a brand new look. Wow.
Oh my God.
Very good, people. Young as Piazza and Mamar, well done. Now, moving on to the next part. During admission, Lynn makes it a blank to speak to the owners. Now, this is a collocation. When you make it a what? Okay. You make it wow. Shine, rainbow, trace together. Well done. This is a collocation, meaning it's always a word that goes together. If you see the other words of the common phrase, it helps you to piece things together. It's like raining cats and what? Oh, I know this kind. It's raining cats and dogs. Or it says there, from every walks of what? Oh, there's every walks of life. It's the same thing here. Make it a point. Very good. Very good. Make it a point to speak to the owners. Then she gives the toys treatments to get blank of germs. She get blank of germs. Get blank of. This is another collocation, people. Another collocation. I see. Get rid of. Get rid of. Get rid of. Well done. Well done. I'm very, very proud of all of you. Okay. Get rid of germs. Well done. Next, okay, so we're looking at the entire process of what's her name again? Of Lynn. We're looking at the entire process of Lynn, how Lynn doctors them back to their health. Next, she washes and dries the toys, blank stitching and restuffing them. Okay? Now, so wash first and drying before stitching and restuffing. So what's the word? I literally just said. I said the answer. I did not mean to do it. Okay, very good, very good. So before stitching and restuffing them. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, moving on. Now, when they are ready to be blank, she will send the owners videos and photographs to make sure that everything is fine. Okay, when they are ready to be what? Okay, now keep in mind now, contextually, we have always been calling this as hospital for toys. So, and the toys are patients. What's the word when they're ready to get out? There's a word for it, for patients when they're ready to get out. What is that word? Ding, 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 ding. Think about it. If you're a patient in a hospital and you've been treated already, and then the doctor says, you can go and leave. The word for that is, well done. Ready to be discharged, but keep in mind, young SP, keep in mind the word form to be discharged. It's for the one with a D, yes? Okay. To be discharged, she will send the owners videos and photographs to make sure that everything is fine prior to blank the toys home. Prior to what? Okay. I tell you, if you read carefully the answer, clue of the answer here is actually also in the sentence already. It's also in the sentence. Think about it. Think about it. The clue is already in the same sentence. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Very good. You're all checking it correctly. So you see, it's sending, prior to sending the toys home. All right, people. Let's continue. Now, the smiles on the customers' faces, blank Lynn going in this trade. Now, this word goes with the word going. So it inspires Lynn to just, continue this venture, continue this thing that she's doing. So when something inspires you to continue, it blanks you going. Okay. This is a collocation again. Yeah. For example, I'm very tired. Did you go very tired? But because you are there answering my questions live, so you blank me going. What's the word for that? Yes, it's the very good, very good, very good. Now, keep going. But now the question is it keep or keeps? Okay, that's the question. Be careful, be careful. Is it keep or keeps? Think about it. The subject here is, what's the subject of this sentence, huh? Because even if you get it, it's keep you going, right, teacher? Keep you going. But even if you get the right word, but you give the wrong form, you give singular instead of plural or plural instead of singular, you will still not get the point. So please be mindful. Now, what's the subject here? so that we know whether we're using singular or plural. Because the subject is the smiles. Very good, Emma. The smiles. That means this is plural. So therefore, it should be, it should be keep. Okay.
Oh my God.
Be very careful. It should be keep. Yeah, no S. Okay. Now, Lynn also partners. Okay, let's continue. Lynn also partners Mandai Wildlife Conservation to upcycle soft toys. She blanked the toys that are then sold. Okay, this one is very specific. What does she do with the toys? Okay, how specifically? What did you do to specifically fix the toy, people? What does she do to specifically fix the toy? I'm giving you a clue here. She blanked the toys that are then sold. Okay, what does she do? Like a doctor, like a toy doctor. She wanna. Very good. Well done, well done, well done. Emma Ma, you were very quick. You were very quick. She sews the toys that are then sold. Okay. Now moving on, people. Now, the proceeds are blank to the conservation. Okay, the proceeds are, you know what you do with the proceeds? They are, first letter, D. They are what? Think about it. We're almost done. Think about it. We're almost done. The proceed. Oh, Emma. Is it Ima or Emma? Good job. That was quick. The proceeds are donated to the concert. Rocks off 2 for 1. Good job. Okay. It is her blank of giving back to the society. Okay. It is her what of giving back to the society. We are now in the last number. Oh, Ezra was very quick. Ezra was very quick. Now, let's end strong, everyone. What is the word for the last number here? Let's end strong, people. End strong. Your answers are.
Oh my God.
Correct! Yay! It is her way of giving back to the society. The bond that is developed with the soft toy helps the child learn and grow while having fun, said Lynn. Yay! That was a quick, actually, you did the editing and the copy close with me in a quick fire round, so I'm very proud of all of you. Well done, well done. You were all quick, but at the same time, please be careful. Sometimes when you're doing something very quickly, you tend to get careless mistakes. So number one, make sure that you go through your answers again and you check one more time before proceeding to the next section. And number two, always be mindful. Always be mindful. And of course, since you guys have been very good today, you've been very engaging, you gave us 20,000 likes, I will be sharing with you the cheat sheets soon. So please download the current cheat sheets because we will be replacing that soon with the new ones that we promised you. Okay. And by the way, stay tuned because we have a big announcement coming up. To those of you who really wants to get your own raw knees, you might finally get the chance to do so with this very huge announcement, people. Okay? So please follow our TikTok live, share our live. If you haven't followed us, please do so. And this is Teacher Mitsuko. I will see you guys again when I see you. I'll see you guys again on Friday, actually. Good job, everyone. Lily's brother. Lee Listen's brother. Oh, Lee Listen's brother. Her name in TikTok is Lee Listen's brother. All right. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.